I don't know if you remembered the other day when we did the little video where the pond kind of fed into the field and I told you we were going to put a feeder. Well, anyway, if you see this clump of bushes right here in the middle, you see the big oak in the back, right in between the two oaks that are farthest apart, you're going to see they fed out into the field. I'm going to slip out here and we'll try to get them on video. They're going to look like dots that far away with this camera quality, but they're there. I hadn't got out here to do a count on them. I imagine this is the 3 younger ones here. Oh yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can see them right there in between the 2 oaks there. They look like little dots this far away. But let's see, it's 1. How many of them we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out here right now. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. That one deer is a pretty good size one. 4, 5, 6 of them out here right now. So that one biggest one right there, I imagine, see, he's bigger than the rest of them. There's 2 of them out there that are really good size. I imagine that that's probably that young buck that we were observing. But anyway, they're right on the crest up at the top of the hill in between the 2 oaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is you know, right where we were stumbling through the other day, going to look where we were talking about putting a feeder up. So let's see, 2 of them deer are pretty good size body wise. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got 6 out here right now. So I don't know if our little young buck is out here, and there could be a couple more that's behind that brush that I just can't see. I hadn't got out here to actually do an actual head count on them to actually count, but I've got eyes on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them right now. They're pretty good size. That's a good little shot right there from right here. I don't too much like the angle coming from this position where the mud meets the asphalt, but from the middle to where we had looked on the card as far as grazing fire, that is a perfect angle. Right where they're at right now, that's a perfect angle. You don't have to worry about anything. That's a damn good angle right there. And that's a pretty good little shot. I've got it all on the card over there. If you were to be at the crate, you would know if you had access to the range card there at the Oaks. So, and that's a good little shot, but like early season, I want to try to this biggest oak right here on the edge of the pond, I want to put a feeder there, and that's where I want to go over there and try to get them on video and get up close to them. But they'll eventually make their way over here, and sometimes they'll come down here at the bottom here where the creek splits off, and they'll run right down the tracks here, but it's usually at night, and they'll go over here and bed in the pines right here, and then sometimes they'll feed out and go behind the satellites and then come straight up my driveway and go in behind my house. When these bucks are in rut, they really get to running. Like these deer here stay here. And there may be a buck in that group right there, but I wouldn't bet on it. That's probably all does. And if he's here, he's usually not out until dark, or right at dark about now. But he may be out, you know, you don't ever know. So I've been fooling with these deer for years. But anyway, there's the little bow range at Primo's. I don't want to, we got all kind of pretty cool little targets and stuff up there. The best place to, if you see that yellow ladder going up the wall there, that's one hell of an observation point. And it's a good angle. It's a good spot. I don't want to get into all that, but. And then this is probably one of my favorite locations, but I don't sit here. But this is, I don't know if we'll spook them or not, but I'm going to try to ease up here. Right here at these telephone poles, sometimes they bed around this in this tall grass where the mower didn't get. But a lot of people don't know this, but they like to eat those honeysuckle briars and stuff that go along the railroad tracks. But if you are right here, there's a dump on the other side of the railroad tracks. Look at this power line. You want to talk about and see, if you know how far those things are apart, you can pretty much guesstimate your distance. I don't want to get into all that, but if you were paying attention in an electrical course, you'd probably know. I don't want to give that away, but so, and there's another couple that usually hang out right here that they stay back there, but just really just depends on traffic and pressure, really. But they'll come through here, through the V down here where these creeks split off. And I started feeding them down there, and I had some good luck with some of the younger deer. I didn't have any luck with any of the older deer. But yeah, that's a good little spot right there. You can zip one there, and a lot of people don't know this, but that old dump that's over here at and as soon as you cross the tracks in the curve, back in them woods back there, man, it is full of deer, and it's some good deer in there, some good ones. Anyway, I'm gonna try to poke my head out here and see if we can get this little herd on better video here. Yeah, see, I told you it was more than 6. There's some up here by the, I don't know if you can see them. Well, I'm sure you can. That they're out there in between the oak trees. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6 is all I see, but looks like they done made their way up around the oaks. And it's about time for them to make their way behind the house and start eating too. I don't know, the last time I did a count on them, it was 4 over there. But it's been a while, so the last time I walked back there and actually saw them back there, it was 2. But I got 4 of them on video behind my neighbor's house one day when we were slipping out from back here. So. But yeah, with the camera quality and all, it's all you can see. It's just the little dots out there. I'm gonna try to ease over that way, probably tomorrow to look around and see what's going on. I won't feed them over there this early in the year. I'll just keep feeding them behind the house. I won't feed them over there this early in the year. But they love that grass, man. And I don't know exactly how many of them's over here, so I could count on them and watch them. I imagine there's at least a dozen or so across the way there, across the road, so at least a dozen. If it wasn't a dozen, I'd be shocked. I wouldn't know. But anyway, hell of a view, huh? And you don't know this, but like from the rooftop of my house, when all of the foliage is gone off the trees, with the exception of one limb that's gotten just a little bit too tall. Like I said, I grew up there, but I could get on top of my house and could all the way to the bottom here, to the V. You can get a visual from there all the way, and it's a good little ways away. So. And you don't see it a lot, but sometimes you'll see them up by the highway. There's like 7 or 8 damn, I don't know the exact number, but there's several pecan trees up there, and you'll see them up there sometimes, but not a lot. I like to go up there to get some of those limbs and stuff that have fallen down. Every now and then. But anyway, and on over the hill in the bottom and over in the other bottom, there's probably some out there too. So, like I said though, if you try to go up on them from here, they're gonna go. So just leave them alone. It's not deer season, so of course they done slowed it down, huh? Yeah. Slowed the train down coming through here. When everything starts growing back, those excuse me, those honeysuckles and stuff all along those railroad tracks at nighttime, those deer come out there and eat. They like to bed up in there too and hide. Them things are thick too. It's 316 yards from right here to the railroad tracks. Somebody's trash. I think I'll get this. This is C Spire. Satellites. So far, the quality of service has been good so far. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, the train just derailed. So something happened. It either hit something on up the road or it just derailed. I don't know, they have a lot of issues with this train here in the area. Luckily that wasn't a passenger train. This is pretty good little business right here too. Okay, I hear sirens now. So they might have hit something. But if they did, it would be, the only place they could have hit something would be the Main Street exit. Uh-oh. I see my neighbor's got him a fire going. A lot of people don't know this, but I framed that house when that couple moved in there. I actually built it, framed it. I wasn't the builder on it. I was just one of the ones that framed it. Me and a couple other guys. I got them a big fire going. Anyway, there's Primos. Back before this road was paved right here, we used to mud ride on it. And a little Bronco. Just go out there and go mud riding and do all kind of stuff. And up the road on the left is my buddy Brian Campbell's parents' house, home, and siblings and everything else, kids. Anyway, small driveway. Needs paving. Not really. It's got a lot of gravel in it. It's just years and years and years of sitting up back here. It had a big old tree across it. And, you couldn't get in here because of the tree. But anyway, that's another story. So, there's old tree lounge over there. Started loading the trailer up. I've got a bunch of stuff I've got to start loading up, getting ready to haul out of here. There's a tree lounge over there on the tree. Tripods. Those are custom built. But anyway, all these little bricks here. They come from a pretty interesting location. That's another story for another day. But they